When you hear the word masking, what do you think of? No, we're not talking about the mask policy that this pandemic has brought upon us. Instead, we're discussing a term called social masking. Social masking is linked heavily with autism, and it is defined as the ability to hide one's autistic traits. It is mostly used in social situations as the individual will try and fit in with the people around them and to appear more neurotypical. How an individual masks is different from person to person, but the most common way to mask is mimicking actions and traits from other folks. This can be from a variety of different ways, from mimicking how a person walks, talks, and acts around others. Autistic individuals may also mimic the actions and traits from various characters from shows and films. If we see a character who is popular, we will then adopt that character's personality to try and fit in. A lot of us mimic our friends and families, the people we see on the daily. We will pick up on actions from people we deem as socially outgoing. There are many reasons why an autistic individual may mask. Could be for educational reasons, to fit in at school or college. It can also be for work, to try and keep customers happy. We also have to remember that society for us autistic folks can be a cruel world. Growing up, most of us would have been called many names such as strange or weird, simply for being different. Some of us will learn to mask from a young age to avoid bullying and other toxic behaviours. As discussed before, we mimic the actions of the people around us to appear more neurotypical. A good example of this is if we are at a social event, we will exhibit ourselves as confident and coping with the social situation well when we may be burnt out. We may also give eye contact despite how stressed it makes us to go alongside our confidence mask. I do want to stress this again though, that every individual masks differently, and what one person may do will be completely different to what another person does. Lastly, I want to discuss burnout. Masking is complicated for us, and from time to time we will become drained and burnt out from hiding our traits. What you can do for us is to be understanding and ensure that we have the support we need, and to never force us into situations that make us uncomfortable. To ensure there is a safe space for us when things become too draining and tiresome, and that we have a sense of security to be ourselves.